Hey, what's up guys? Sean here, back with another video. Now we're getting started early this morning because it's supposed to be about 98 degrees today. If you look back here behind me, you see my Green Frog Saloon. Well, if you'll remember in my first video, that's where I shot the first video. But, you know, over time, things get kind of used and abused, and with the garden and everything, we ended up putting some garden stuff in my Green Frog Saloon, and as you can see, I've stored my bike back there, and you know, it just makes for a hard time using it, and I've been wanting to upgrade it anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. Let's go. So for Father's Day, my awesome wife and kids got me this Blackstone griddle, and part of the reason that we're going to be doing this upgrade today is because I really don't have any place to use this thing, and we're going to set us up a bar top here for this griddle to sit on. So as you can see, it's already starting to get hot. We got to get this place cleaned out so we can get going. Okay, so our first order of business is going to be relocating the grill. I'm going to set the grill up over here rather than back in the corner where it was at. When it was in the corner, it was wasting a lot of space. But I think if we relocate it to right here, I'll be able to set this gate back a little bit, remove it, whatever we have to do, so I can easily open the top. And then we're going to build a bar along this side right here, to be able to cook on, have a good work surface, and a place to put that Blackstone. So now that's going to be our first step. Okay, so now that we've got this area cleared out, I'm going to level this base up here to make sure my grill's setting good and level. I'm going to set those stones back in here so the grill will be have a good base to set on. And then after I get done doing all that, I'm going to just build a little fenced area right behind the grill so the horse can't stick her head in. The gate was a little too tall to be able to lower it how I wanted to. And that's fine. I'll be able to use it somewhere else. So the next order of business, I've got to get this leveled up good, and then I'll get these stones put back down so we can get the grill back on it. Okay, so after doing some measuring, I realized I had to build these pads up a little bit to make the grill match the counter height that I want. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to build those pads up a little bit. Then I'll fill everything in and level it out. Then we're going to get the grill set up and start building the countertop. Okay, now that we got the base leveled up, let's get that grill in here, get it set up so we can move on to the next step. Well, you couldn't hardly expect me to do all this other work and put a dirty grill back in there. We're not going to make a show grill out of this thing or anything, because it's a well-used grill. But I'll be honest, guys, if you do a nice job, try to keep your stuff fairly clean, it'll last for a good long while. I've had this for several years now, and it served me well. I love this little charcoal grill. It's not very big, but you know, it does exactly what I need it to do. Got this thing cleaned up, got my pads leveled up. Let's get it in there. Okay, now we got the grill set where we want it. I'm gonna worry about doing this this little fence area this afternoon when I get done with the other stuff. But the next thing I want to do is I'm going to build myself a countertop here and a set of shelves to go up under that countertop to hold pots or what have you that needs to go under there. So the next thing we're going to do, now that we've got this in place, we're going to build this countertop and these shelves. Let's get it. Okay, so I have to cut 4 pieces 23 and 4 pieces 76. So we're going to go ahead and get those pieces cut, and we'll start getting these frames put together. Okay, so I'm going to get the rest of these pieces cut up, and then I'll get back to you in just a second. Okay, so now that we've got all our pieces cut, we can start putting this frame together. I'll tell you what, guys, it's hot out here. This humidity is killing. As you can see, I've got the first top basically mocked up and screwed on. I've still got to put the legs on either end, and then that will serve as something to hold that next shelf onto. And but so far, I'm really liking what I see, and I'm excited to get this thing finished up. So it's hot though. We'll see what we can get done today. I don't think we're going to quite get finished up today. There's a few things that I've got to still got to get. So, but we're going to go ahead and get these this bar top and this shelf on here anyway. Okay, so now we've got the frame all set up. It's time to cut us some boards to go on top. Okay, so one of the problems with doing things on your own is deciding at the last minute to change your plans on the fly. So I decided I've got an extra board over there. I'm doing most of this other than these 2x3s here with things that I already had here, which I like to do that kind of stuff, keep the budget low if I can. But I've got an extra board over there, and I think I want to add one more board width right here. That would give you enough room if you needed to. You could set a plate or something up there, maybe give us a couple more areas for somebody to sit at the bar. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add a brace under here, a brace down there, and then it will work right out of this corner down that edge. So it's going to be just a tiny bit more work. I got to make a couple changes, but it's not a big deal. I think it's going to be a lot better in the long run. So that's the plan. That's the next step. Okay, so now that we got the bar and shelf set up like we want, we got the grill leveled out, I've got to come up with a little fence for this area right here. Well, if you look over here, there's a section of fence that we have taken down, and luckily enough, That piece of fence over there is the exact right size that I need right here, and it'll allow me to have a gate right here on this corner. I'm telling you, there's just sometimes things just come together perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab that, and we're gonna get that thing set up, and we'll have this thing cooking here in a little while. Well, this worked out really cool. I didn't have to cut anything. I really didn't have to do anything to this fence, but I took the gate off of it so it was a little easier to maneuver. Dug my post holes, set the fence in, leveled everything up, put the gate back on. Works perfect. And what this does, this gives me room for my grill to pop out right here. And it also gives me room to put my smoker and everything in the back side here. I'm gonna put some studs up right there and bring some tin across, and that'll be pretty cool. I'll have a covered area back here for my smoker to go also. I was gonna just do away with it and get rid of it, but since I can access it through this gate here, I'm gonna keep my smoker back here. I've got 4 of those little concrete pads left. I'll level that up, put my smoker back here, and I think that's going to work out really cool. I like where we're going. I got some cleanup to do now, and I'm going to get my grill set back where I want it and make sure it's all leveled up the way I want it, and then I'm going to start kind of putting that area back together. It's been a long day. It's not necessarily a long day, it's just really hot. It feels like a long day because it's so hot. So. Well guys, I'm pretty played out. As you can see, I'm a little worse for wear. But the Green Frog's looking good. Now, obviously you can see we didn't get everything done today, so you're gonna have to tune in next week when we get everything finished up. We finally fire up and season this old Blackstone griddle here. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, if you would, hit the subscribe button down there, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and if you know somebody that might like a video like this, share it with them. We work hard over here on these videos, and we hope you guys enjoy them, and it really helps us if you share them. So, but thanks guys for watching this video. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll get notified when we put another video out next week on the finish of this Green Frog. Thanks again for watching guys. I'll see you next time.